Let's start with the cam with a knife edge follower with SHM. So these type of problems are many a times asked in the examination. Let's understand the problem statement and then solve the problem. First, draw the cam profile for the data given below. The base circle of the radius of the cam is 50 mm. Means the minimum radius of the cam is 50 mm. Lift is equal to 40 mm means the stroke is equal to 40 mm. Angle of ascent 60 degree means rise angle 60 degree. Angle of dwell 40 degree means no lift 40 degree. Next, angle of descent is equal to 90 degree means it is going to return back for a period of 90 degree. Then it will be remaining in the dwell period which has not been given. So out of 360 degree it will be using 60 degree for ascent, 40 degree for dwell, 90 degree for descent and remaining degrees that is for the dwell period. Then speed of the cam is 300 rpm, motion SHM, type of the follower knife edge follower. Keep it in mind, in the both the cases ascent and descent it is SHM. Then he is told you to calculate the velocity and acceleration during ascent and descent. So let's find out the velocity and acceleration, then we'll go for the problem, that is drawing the cam profile. For finding out, let's write the data solution. In the solution we are having the various data. Let's take the lift, that is S is equal to 40 mm or a stroke, in some books it is written. So you have to convert it into meter. We will write it as 40 into 10 to the power minus 3 meter. Then we are having the base circle radius is equal to 50 mm which will be used in a case of when we are drawing the cam profile. Then we are having angle of ascent. The angle of ascent we can write it as theta 1 equal to 60 degree. Then angle of dwell we'll write it as theta 2 is equal to 40 degree, and angle of next descent we'll write as theta 3 equal to 90 degree. And to find out theta 4, what we'll do is we'll subtract the total summation of all the angles out of 360 degree, that is 60 degree plus 40 degree plus 90 degree. So what will be getting 60 plus 40 100 190 minus 360, it will be giving you 170 degrees. Okay, now what he has told you to find out the velocity and acceleration during ascent and during descent. We have maximum velocity during ascent equal to pi s divided by 2 into omega divided by theta 1. This we have studied in the theory part of this one. So what we will be getting, we will be substituting the value of pi which is a constant, yes we know it, and 2 is a constant, omega we need to find out omega. So hence how to find out omega? What is omega? Omega is angular speed. Omega equal to angular speed of cam. So how to get it? 2 pi n divided by 60. So what is the value of n? N value he has already given, that is 300 rpm. 2 pi into 300 divided by 60. So we will be getting a value of 31.41. The unit for this one is radians per second. So already I have found out and I have kept it and I am replaced. Now replace that one here, but here theta has to be replaced in terms of radians. So what you have to do is you have to multiply it by pi by 180. How it will be happening? Let's see. Pi stroke s, that is 40 into 10 to the power minus 3 whole divided by 2 multiplied by omega, that is 31.41. I'll multiply here by 180. Why it is, I will tell you. And theta 1 is 60 degree into pi. So for my calculation to be easy, what I have done, I have substituted the value of here pi by 180. The answer what I will be getting after the complete substitution is in terms of 1.88 meter per second. This is the answer. Similarly, what I need to find out is I have to find out the maximum acceleration. How to find out the maximum acceleration? We know acceleration is a derivative of velocity. D by dt of velocity will be giving you the acceleration. So the equation for this one is pi omega divided by theta 1 whole square into s divided by 2. So substituting again those values, again here theta has to be substituted in terms of radians. So again you multiply by pi by 180. So pi will get cancels. You will be getting pi and omega, and you will be getting theta 1 into the values, and you are going to substitute it. So I have already substituted and I have got the answer. The answer for this one is 177.65 meter per second square. You can do it, you will get these answers. Okay, easy. This is during ascent period. Next, similarly we have to do it for the during the descent period. Let's do it for the descent period also. So equation how it will be changing, that you will be knowing here. So Vmax during descent is equal to pi into s divided by 2 into omega divided by theta. Here theta 1 we had used for this one. For descent we have to use theta 3. So we will be getting pi into 40 into 10 to the power minus 3 whole divided by 2 bracket. Here it will be omega 31.41 into 180 divided by theta 3 is 90 degree into pi. So the answer for this one will be of 1.25 meter per second. Next we have to find out the maximum acceleration during descent. The equation for that one will be omega divided by theta 3 whole square into s divided by 2. So when we substitute these values of theta 3, but keep it in mind it should be substituted in terms of radians, we will be getting answer of 78.95 meter per second square. So this is how we can find out. The main important thing here we have to find out is the angular speed, the maximum velocity during ascent, and maximum acceleration during ascent, and maximum velocity during descent, and maximum velocity during descent. That is 78.95 meter per second square.